This is Joshua Berman of Bar-Ilan University, here to give you a brief overview of the Tiberias classifier. Let's say that we want to identify the stylistic differences between Jeremiah and Ezekiel, and to learn whether Lamentations is more similar to one or the other. I start by selecting the texts I want to compare, first Jeremiah, and then Ezekiel. With my two text classes, Jeremiah and Ezekiel, now defined, I proceed to analyze my classes, and voila! Tiberias tells me that it can distinguish between the chapters of Jeremiah and Ezekiel with 98% accuracy. And it tells me the top features that are indicative of each. So for Jeremiah, we have Yehuda, Tzvaot, and here we have a syntax clause, X katal X. And if I don't know what that means, I just simply click on the feature, and all of the examples from Jeremiah and Ezekiel appear, and we can see a good example of this right here. What is X katal X clause? Madua amru ami, X katal X. Okay, we come back out, and now let's say that we want to see even more details about how Tiberias arrived at its distinctions between Jeremiah and Ezekiel. Here I can see all of the features that distinguish between Jeremiah and Ezekiel, ordered by their significance, including words and syntax and morphology, as we have here, and the frequency with which each feature is found in each book. Now let's see if Lamentations is closer in style to Jeremiah or to Ezekiel. Here, Tiberias classifies Lamentations as more similar to Jeremiah and with high confidence. We can also get classification for each of Lamentations' 5 chapters. Let's have a look at the advanced info to see how Tiberias made these determinations. Here is the information for Chapter 5 of Lamentations, which Tiberias classifies as more similar to Jeremiah with high confidence. We can see that this chapter contains several words that are far more frequent in Jeremiah than in Ezekiel. But we can also see that these don't appear to have been the most significant factors in the classification. For that, we need to scroll down further to underrepresented features. These are features that are highly present throughout Ezekiel, but missing in Lamentations 5. And the most significant of these is the vekatal null clause. If we don't know what that is, we open it up and we see examples. Vedibarti mishpatai otam, vekamta vedibarta, venilchamu elecha. These are totally absent from Lamentations 5. And so this, more than anything else, contributes to Tiberias' determination to classify this chapter as more similar to Jeremiah than to Ezekiel. Tiberias can be used to test hypotheses concerning multiple authorship of a text, to compare different genres of psalms, to test hypotheses concerning early biblical Hebrew and late biblical Hebrew, and much, much more. Tiberias is easy to learn and use, requires no special languages or symbols for queries, and can be customized for virtually any purpose. To learn more, visit Tiberias at tiberias.dicta.org.il.